It's time to go inside innovation, brought to you by Allegion, pioneering safety. Well, Indianapolis-based Docket says it has created a meeting-focused workspace that brings your meeting process and tools together so you and your team can get more done. The tech company is the latest to launch from venture studio High Alpha. It says it already has more than 3,000 users leveraging the platform to build agendas, take and share notes, and leverage integrations with Google, Microsoft, Slack, and Dropbox. CEO Darin Brown is here now to talk about the platform and a $1.5 million seed round of funding led by Allos Ventures. And it also had participation from High Alpha, Elevate Ventures, and Simon Equity. Darin, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary.
And
Pleasure to be here.
Congratulations. You talk about wanting to rid the world of wasteful meetings, and I think everyone probably in the audience now can relate to that. Talk about the business model and what Docket's all about.
Yeah, so Docket is a platform for managing intelligent meetings, which means we make it simple for teams to collaboratively work on agenda creation, note-taking, action item tracking across all phases of the meeting. And we integrate in with the productivity tools that are out in the workforce today, like Dropbox, Zoom, Evernote, and Slack, so that a Docket user can remain in one meeting-focused workspace to do all of their meeting activities. Our goal really is to ensure that teams that are using Docket are much more aligned and as a result have a much higher degree of productivity.
And you're really focused, rather than maybe the size of a company, the size of a team, right? You look at the team size. To
yeah, exactly. You know, every company of any size is ultimately broken up into small teams. And our goal is to solve that individual pain of those teams, right? To make sure that that meeting is productive for that individual participant and that individual team manager.
As you look at some 3,000 users, what's key? Is it just getting people exposed to and engaged with the product?
You know, it really is. The message resonates. You know, talking about meetings and how they can be problematic is really something that's ubiquitous across most organizations. So the message resonates. It's getting people to understand there is a solution out there. Once they begin to use the solution, we see a good level of just viral growth from people telling other people about it. In December, we had 90% of our user acquisition was from either organic search or users bringing their friends and teammates onto the product.
Mentioned you're the 14th company, I think, to launch out of High Alpha, the venture studio based here in Indianapolis, an amazing asset for Indiana. What was that process like and experience like in kind of launching from High Alpha?
Yeah, I mean, High Alpha is an awesome partner to work with. They're just amazing. We generated this idea through what they call their sprint week process, which is the process they use to bring new ideas forward and decide which ones they want to fund and move into real companies. So we went through that process. And they provide a set of shared services around everything that you do to really help you focus on building a product and figuring out that go-to-market strategy, and you don't have to think about anything else. It is truly awesome.
I mentioned $1.5 million in seed funding you raised. Allos Ventures, High Alpha Capital, Elevate Ventures, among those. Local investors, how important is it to have that kind of story?
Yeah, I think it's critical. So for me, and I think for most people in Indianapolis, being able to have those strategic conversations at a moment's notice with people that are just down the road is really critical. That's one aspect of it. But also as well, just you think about the kind of success breeds success, and you look at the way that happened with ExactTarget and with Interactive Intelligence, how you start to see companies form from those exits. The venture crowd is the same way, right? They have funds that they need to have perform very well to bring in additional money for additional funds, which will attract then notice from the coast.
Darin Brown is the CEO at Docket, the latest company to launch out of High Alpha, and ridding the world of wasteful meetings. Good strategy. We'll look forward to following the story. Thanks, Darin.
Thank you.
All right.